Hi everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. So today we're going to do what we usually do around this time of the month, and that's look back on what I've achieved over the past month, as well as reviewing the goals I set myself 2 months ago and setting new goals for the coming 2 months. We're going to split it into 3 categories: work, health and miscellaneous, and starting with work. I managed 20 chapters, 80 pages and 44,651 words in June, and I was very happy with that. I spent the month doing the first pass of developmental edits on Invisible, and I'm happy with how it's all coming together. I will say that I'm working a different way because I'm using a different editor this time around, and it's been an adjustment to switch to working that way. I plan to do 2 more at least passes over it before it goes to the line editor on August 1st. Talking of Invisible, the cover is next week, so be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss it. Writing wise, I'm coming to the last couple of months of writing these 2 projects, and I'm loving how they're coming together. With Viral Detection, I've left off with a pivotal moment for Nia, and I'm itching to get right back into it in July and be able to bring it to where it needs to go for the end of the first book before jumping into the second. With The History of Thief, I've gotten to the point where the thefts have become very personal, but Veronica and her friends are zoning in on who's behind it all, even if they don't realise that yet. Revising wise, I'm still going through Third Ache and have come to realise that I need to make some big changes in the upcoming month. I have to cut a huge chunk of chapters, so I'll be spending July and August getting that all done smoothly and bringing it to where it needs to be. Health stuff, which I'll get to in a moment, has obviously had a knock-on effect with work, but I do feel like it's the highlight of my day and the weeks and the month, getting to sit down and do the work and escape for a bit. And before I forget, the signing at Author City in Birmingham is on Saturday. There's still a chance for you to grab a ticket down below and come and see me and many other authors. It's my first signing of the decade and I'm really looking forward to it. And in health, I had Meepa on the 2nd and the 30th because that's just how the month goes, and they both went about as well as expected. I also had a pretty crap health month. There are some problems arising from being sick with COVID in February and whatever it was we had last month, and because of that my doctor has ordered some tests. I will be spending a lot of my time in July either at the hospital getting said tests or talking to doctors, and while I'm not trying to be vague on purpose, I don't want to report something as fact and have it turn out to be completely fine. I will say that my mental health has taken a nosedive, but with pain levels still high, it's not all that surprising. My sleep has been even more messed up than usual, and that's had an effect as well. I'm hoping for a better health month in July, even with all the appointments and the like. And in the miscellaneous section, I got my hair did, so it's nice and short and purple again. I also managed to finish Miles for Refugees and did my 22 miles over 14 wheelchair walks. The majority of them were done in the local park, but a couple of times it got too hot for me to safely manage, so we moved to the outlet village so that I could cover the same distance and not end up in an asthma attack or problems. I will say that I'm aware how lucky I am to have the option, and the refugees that I was doing this for don't. I ended up meeting my fundraising goal, but there's still time to donate if you want to. The link is listed below. As has become a bit of a family tradition these past few months, me, B and Mix K went off to Thorpe Park and had a wonderful time. It was a scorcher of a day, so we took advantage of the water ride, so that cooled us down a lot. The plan is to head there again in July, but after that we don't have any other trips there planned. I'm reviewing the goals I set myself for May and June. Number 1, write 40 chapters, 20 of each book. Done. I ended up doing 20 both months, so that's good. Number 2, read 70 books. Done. I read 55 books in May, which was excessive even for me. And I read about 35-40 in June. Number 3, do 2 drafts of Crime Chronicles The Third Ache. Done. I managed to do 2 drafts and I'm happy with the progress. Number 4, start developmental edits on Invisible. Done. I started these on June 1st and will be continuing them through July. Number 5, send 2 newsletters. Done. I did these on the 1st of each month. Number 6, take 2 days off completely each month. Done. I ended up moving things around so that I could have at least 3 days off both months. Number 7, do 2 monthly spreads in Planner. I did this. I started a new planner in June and I'm loving doing them still. Number 8, post every day on Instagram. Done. Even when I was sick, I schedule posts because I don't want to break my streak, and that allowed me to keep people informed. And number 9, do pre-release images for Invisible. Also done. I made all the pre-release images and have them ready to go. So that's 9 out of 9, which very much a win. So setting new goals for July and August. Number 1, write 40 chapters, 20 of each book. Number 2, read 70 books. Number 3, do 2 drafts of Cramming Chronicles The Third Ache. Number 4, finish developmental edits for Invisible. Number 5, finish line edits for Invisible. Number 6, do cover reveal and arc sign up for Invisible. Number 7, send 2 newsletters. Number 8, take 2 days off completely each month. Number 9, do 2 monthly spreads in Planner. And number 10, post every day on Instagram. So there we go, that's what I'm hoping to achieve over the next couple of months. That's what I've achieved over the past month and my goals and such. I really did have a very weird month in June, just because with everything health stuff wise, it was hard to kind of like balance getting enough rest and all the rest of it, and also having that escape with work, because work has very much been an escape for me. I'm not too sure how things are going to go health wise, because obviously I have these tests to go through, and again, not trying to be vague on purpose, I just don't want to be saying, oh, they think it's this and it turned out that it's not. I've had bad experience with that kind of thing in the past, but I will say that I'm doing okay. I'm managing, I'm coping and all the rest of it. I'm struggling a little bit with health stuff, which I know sounds like a contradiction, but I promise you it's not. What is something that you're really proud of that you did last month? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere, and you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pick up Cramming Chronicles The Second Pang, which is the second in a young adult urban fantasy series. And also, don't forget to grab a ticket for Author City in Birmingham in July, where I'll be signing books. All the links to which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye!